Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. It has been a long time since I've been in this game, and I know you guys have been patiently waiting, and I'm sorry for that. I've been wrapped up in all kinds of other things, both in and outside of the channel, so I'm back now. And this is gathering crazy amounts of ice. Hang on, drills off. For that matter, let's do pistons off. That should keep things quiet. Yeah. So that tank up there is completely full. And if we jump in over here and we take a quick look, we should find that there is a lot of ice. And some stone? How'd we end up with a little bit of stone there? Must have gone a little too far somewhere. It's okay. We will dump it. Goodbye, stone. So now the next step is to get this piece of ship over here finished up and turned into its own thing, and then flown over there to get filled up. Now, once we get over there, we're going to need to actually attach it. So I'm thinking that right about here, we're going to put in a connector, for which I do not have the parts. Let's go grab some parts. I know there's some over here. What? Why don't you want to go there? I need steel plate. Did I not have... Didn't I just grab the parts for this? I thought it said it grabbed all the parts for this. Successfully withdrew all... Okay. I must have hit the wrong button. Green. I like green. Alright. So, we have a connector, we have a hydrogen tank, we have a hydrogen thruster. We have a reactor with no uranium in it, I believe. So we're going to have to go grab some. But luckily, there's plenty around. There we go. There's a little bit in there. That should be enough for a few moments at least. Large cargo container 11. I guess we've got a little bit more in the cargo container over there. That's also good. Oh, I know something else I need. I need a way to actually pilot this thing. Don't really need... I wouldn't mind having an oxygen-hydrogen generator on board. Not necessarily to try to generate fuel, though that could be handy as well, but also to generate oxygen for me. So I think let's stick it right here. That'll work. And yeah, like that. Do I have any of the parts? Some of the parts. It's okay. And then I'm going to place... I'm just going to do a regular old cockpit. Oh, but not that kind. I am going to do this kind because it has a large connector on the back. Why doesn't it want to attach there? Is that small only? Can you not put that on a... Okay, fine. So I will put it up here. Yeah, I need stuff. Okay. Okay, oxygen generator. We're going to place a cockpit up there, for which I don't have the bulletproof glass. I have almost all the bulletproof glass necessary. It's okay, I don't need any more. I'm good. And I think down here, I'm going to put myself a small container. And that'll work both as a way to transfer, as well as a place to stick, like, extraneous ice and that kind of thing. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to need is a way to actually fly this thing from here over to there, which I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and set up a vector thrust script and put on a couple of atmospherics. So we'll put, I don't need an advanced rotor. I'll do a regular rotor. I'm going to put it right there. And then I should be able to put a large atmospheric, which might be overkill. Oh, I need parts for that too. Uh-oh, it doesn't want to let me put it there. Might not be enough room. Well, let me go ahead and put my other one here. There we go. You know, now that I think about it, I really only need a small one up here. Let's put the small one there. No, what? That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna need lots more motors. That's not really surprising. Lots and lots more motors. Alright, but if we're going to do vector thrust, we're also going to need a computer for that. So, where should we put that? Thinking right there. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. There we go. Now, do I have anything on me? Nothing that's actually useful. I'm going to need a lot of motors, large steel tubes, some metal grid. This might be questionable. How are we doing on motors in here? We have none, but we do have large steel grid. Oh, we even have some bulletproof glass. Excellent. Okay, looks like I'm down to the point where all I need is motors and large steel tubes. So let's head out and see if we can get some from the mobile base. The wheeled base, motors and large steel tubes. That's all I care about. As many of those as possible. And we have none. Excellent. So we're going to have to create a lot of motors and large steel tubes. So let's do 100 of those. Should cover me. And then I literally need like 1,000 motors. And I'm pretty sure I don't have anything close to the necessary stuff to get those. Ooh, there's a lot of nickel and medical components. If I hadn't blown up the atmospherics that I had placed on this thing, I might be okay. I might have to steal some parts from this. That would be unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh, hey, and Space Engineers crashed. Well, that's nice. That's great. That's wonderful. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have been a lot worse. So, still need motors and large steel tubes. So, back to that. There are a lot of large steel tubes in a large hydrogen thruster. That might actually be my best bet. It's to steal from the large hydrogen thrusters that I'm not going to use. Small ones as well. And oh, how many motors are in here? 6. That'll definitely go a long way toward the 1,000 that I need. I think I want to make another assembler here. That might speed things up a bit. Here, where can I put this? Yeah, that should do the trick. And then I can use that one to actually do the assembling of 1,000 motors. And of course I'm not going to have enough stuff for it, but now I can just start disassembling things in here. Wait a minute. Why is it being... Oh, wait a minute. Don't do cooperative mode. I mean, that's great and all, but... I actually need you disassembling things. Like, disassemble all the medical components. Because they have nickel in them. They have a lot of nickel in them, actually. Make more motors. Never stop making motors. I don't know why I keep moving back and forth. I have a drop down. Okay, I ran out of medical components. That's fine. Metal grid. Take apart all the metal grid. Because it also has nickel. Not a lot, but some. Oh my goodness. I had 500 motors in one of my other places. I didn't even look at the other containers. Oh, good grief. Okay, that's good news. I don't actually have to make 1,000. I only have to make like 400 or something. Well, that's excellent. I was really starting to wonder. Okay, let's see. According to this, that's all the motors I have now, but I'm only going to be short a few hundred. And that shouldn't really be a problem. Also, no motors, no motors. Aha, there's a few motors in these things. I mean, it's just little bits here and there, but every little bit counts. Look at this. I'm only like 200 short. Oh, wait a minute. Haha, you guys were screaming at the screen, weren't you? I know you were. I don't have a gyro. I'm going to need one of those. Turning is a good thing. There we go. Now we have a gyro. That's good news. Let's go see how many motors we've got now. There's a few motors in each conveyor tube. Hey, hey, hey! Guess what we've got? We have a working thruster. Now let's turn it off. Programmable block, edit, browse workshop, vector thrust 2, check code, okay. Remember and exit. Excellent. It's already pointing in the right directions. Hop in here. And let's set these guys up. Percent standby. The other thing that I want to do, though, is I want to set up an LCD panel. Because this thing has a system that you can actually see what's going on, which is kind of nice. So let's grab some bits. Actually, I wonder if I can access it through this. Ah, I can. Nice. Okay. Now we just need a display. There we go. And we're going to name this LCD panel percent vector LCD, and immediately that pops up. So now we can just increase the font size, something like that. And you can see that it says thrusters false right now, but everything else is right. And if I hit 1, oh no, that's turning on standby. Okay, thrusters fall. Oh, right. I need this guy to do percent jetpack. Now if I hit 2, there we go.
Fuel critical.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that on standby. And we're going to need to get some more fuel in this thing. What are the chances that this is going to work? I don't know. But let's go ahead and put the extra fuel. I think I can slip in there. Yep. We have 4 uranium. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. So let's go ahead and fire this up and see how many days it's going to last. 2 hours. Okay. Thrusters are on. What is... Oh, cruise is false. That's fine. Alright. Here comes the moment of truth. If I... Yeah. Should I... Whoa! Should I grind this off, or should I... No, I'll do it from inside the cockpit. I want to be in the cockpit when this happens. I don't remember which one's which. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to do that. Let's go ahead and go to an outside view. And this is the moment of truth. Oh, I can't believe it. It worked. I mean, it's a little tight just to get out of here, but it does look like things are functioning. Oh, I can't believe this thing is actually working. It is a nightmare to fly. No. Well, that was my own fault. I should have put a large thruster on top. Okay. It's heavier than I expected it to be. Okay, can I land it? That's the next question. Okay, hang on. We're going to shut off the thrusters. Hang on. It should just kind of lightly roll to a stop, right? Okay. I think I didn't need a large one, but I did need 2 or maybe 3 of these medium or small ones. Well, that was too bad. Okay, well, let's remove as much as we can. I honestly probably left on too much weight in general. Like, I really don't need these bits. They're left over from the ship. And they're not even adding any structural support. They're just weight. I wonder how much the gyro actually helps. Okay, gyro works. That's good. Okay, I'm going to shut this guy off. It has no power now. We're going to put on a couple more thrusters on this nacelle. We're going to put 2 thrusters on this nacelle. There and there. And I'm going to put an extra one on here. That's going to be a lot less motors than a large. And doable. But I'm still going to need a lot more motors than I have. I don't need these anymore. I only have 4 motors each. That's not going to help. And motors. Okay. We're down to just needing motors. And not even very many anymore. Hey, what? How much is in one of these guys? 8 motors. It's not too bad. It'll be good to at least give this a try. And hopefully they won't instantly explode, because then I'll need more. Alright, let's give this a shot. First of all... Oh, right. Power is off. So I'm going to rotate this so that if I do hit anything, it won't be too hard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait. Ah, thrusters are off. There we go. Hey, look at that. we can actually lift and not fall and that kind of thing. I mean, it's still kind of a pain to drive, but once I get it over here and it starts filling the hydrogen thrusters, then I'm going to feel a little bit more comfortable maybe adding in some more. All right. Now this is the delicate part. This is where everything could go horribly wrong. And probably will. Oh, oh, oh. I really need, you know what? I really need to do something really quick. Gyroscope power, like, way down. It's way too fidgety. Oh, careful. Alright. I'm going to try and turn it so it's a little more straight. And lock. Okay. Go ahead and put those engines on standby. Okay. Oh, that was a little nerve-wracking. But we are good. Yeah, we are good. Let's see. I realized I picked up some more uranium along the way, so we're good there. And I will admit, I saved the game and reloaded it. And for some unroad... Well, actually, I know exactly why, but there's... I saved it while it was floating in the air. Probably not a good plan, because one thing that happens with this script is when you reload the game, it automatically goes into standby. And so it fell out of the sky, and I had to reload the game several times, and I ended up having to go into admin mode and fix everything up, and then turned off admin mode. But anyway, we are connected, and in theory, we are getting... Yeah, the hydrogen tank is filling up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hit stockpile on, because that's going to start draining from the other one. You notice how it went a lot faster. And... There we go. Stockpile off. And now this one's going to be filling up by the generators, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? Turn that off. We don't need to fill this up. I am really hoping that we have enough thrusters, or enough thrust in this one hydrogen and this one tank to get us completely off the planet, etc. As a matter of fact, I kind of think we're technically ready to go, but after flying over here, and as fidgety as that was, I actually want to add in a little bit more in the way of atmospheric thrust. So, thinking what I'm going to do is put in one more set of thrusters on this side. Do like that. I think I've got some parts. Of course, I'm short motors, but I'm always short motors these days. Okay. And we're going to throw on 2 of these puppies. Oh, that's not the kind I wanted. I want a regular rotor, because they cost less. Alright, we need lots more parts, but no surprises. Let's go grab a lot more parts. You've got to be kidding me. Could not have a worse time to crash. What? The game crashed, and I reloaded it, and now I don't even know what's going on. Oh, okay, let's do a quick reload. Oh, good grief. Okay, welcome to Space Engineers, everybody. Looks like just reloading the game immediately. No other changes. It's great. That's all I needed to do. Yep. That was all. Okay. Let's make sure this is running. Yeah. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Weird stuff happens. Motors, large steel tubes, and metal grid. That's all I need. Okay, I need like 120 motors now. About 100 motors just in these. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Did I really do that? Hang on, is that at a different plane? It really is. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. That would be just a little bit too much for my OCD. Okay. What are the chances that we're going to be able to fly this thing out of here? I'm going to do a quick save. And then I'm going to make sure that the thrusters are on. They are all on. They're pointing the right direction, so that's good news. Okay. I believe... Oh, beautiful, right? Am I doing okay? I want to be as straight as possible, just to make this thing a little easier to fly. And I'm going to go nice and slow, because I do not want to hit anything with this jankety piece of junk. Ooh, too close. Oh, this is tighter than I wanted it to be. But it is big enough to let me through. It is indeed. We're out. We are out. And I do believe that we can start heading out. So that up there is the communication satellite that we're headed to. Right there. And you know what? I just realized something. Okay, I want to do this. I want to kind of look back at where we are. Look at what we've done. This is the ugliest ship I have ever made, but I'm okay with it. Okay, so there's one other thing I need to do, and that is put this on here, and I think it's percent cruise. Confirm. Think that's right. So if we look through here, you can see it says cruise equals false, and if I hit that, yeah. So what that means is that if I start going forward, it's going to do what's necessary to keep my forward momentum instead of trying to stop me. This script is so smart. 1WSX10 is amazing. And I'm just going to I'm going to get it up to around 100. And it's just going to cruise in that direction. If I don't touch anything, it's going to keep going at 100 using minimal thrust. So I can now kind of pop out here. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where we're losing atmosphere, and the atmospherics aren't going to do the trick. So I want to start getting ready for that. So we've got a hydrogen thruster, and I want to increase and decrease thrust override. There we go. Yeah, and so as we start to see our speed dropping off, that'll mean that we're no longer able to maintain the same amount of thrust, and I'm going to start using the thrust override to make the difference. I think I might actually want to use this to toggle also. There we go. Yeah, so you can see our speed is dropping, so now we can turn this on. And I'm going to increase the thrust override just enough so that we start gaining speed. Come on. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh no! Don't hit that button. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no. Oh, this is not good at all. Come on. Oh, no. No. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I accidentally hit the F key. You know what? I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to teleport here. Because... okay. Honestly... falling out of the world, or falling out of my cockpit, is not a very realistic thing to happen in the real world. So, let's figure out... Hang on, let's start heading toward this communications satellite again. Cruise is still on. It fell and then basically caught itself where it could finally stop itself in atmosphere. But I need to figure out why the hydrogen thruster wasn't working. So, large hydrogen tank, the thruster, okay, hydrogen tank, oh, stockpile was still set to on. Okay, so I'm going to go and turn off the thruster, turn off stockpile. We're now slowing down, so we're going to decrease that. Thrust override. Here we go. Yeah, I turned off the thrusters. I'll actually put the whole system on standby because I am just going to use forward thrusters on this. So we're approaching the halfway point of our trip, actually. Since we're about 24 kilometers off the ground and 24-ish, 26 kilometers away from the satellite. Now, one thing that I'm going to have a problem with, potentially, is stopping. Because I have exactly one thruster on this whole thing that's functioning. So, as we get to about... I'm going to say about 10 kilometers out, I'm going to turn around and take this thing to a complete stop if I can. We'll have to see if that's even possible. I know we won't get to a complete stop, but we're going to get to as close to a stop as possible. Kind of want to see what's behind me. Look at that. Goodbye, Mars. It was nice knowing you. You might also be wondering why I'm not pointing directly at the communication satellite. I've learned that pointing directly at where you're headed is actually a bad idea, because when you get there, you collide with it. So I always tend to aim just a little bit off. That way, if you can't stop in time, you end up going past it instead of into it and dying. I don't think it's going to take very long to stop, but I'm still going to try to stop 10 kilometers out in order to make sure that I know how to do this. By the way, we are at 0.05 gravity, which is not much, and we still have 89% fuel, so I'm not too worried about the fuel part of this whole thing. Alright, thrust override off.
We have successfully escaped the Martian gravity well. No pursuit detected.
Excellent. No pursuit. Okay, dampeners are on, so if I turn around and face the exact opposite direction, we should start stopping, if you know what I mean. That was interesting. I think I may have... Yeah, okay, I did. I effectively came to a stop and accelerated instantly. So we can absolutely get there and stop within a very short period of time. All right, 2 kilometers... It's red. I don't know why it's red. Hopefully it won't shoot at us. Don't think it's going to. Now I believe that if I do this, we should come to a stop in a fairly close...
We did it. Transmitting on all frequencies. There is no way the corporation can stop evidence of their illegal weapons stockpiling spreading throughout the galaxy. Well done.
Well, there it is. We have completed the scenario. Bugs and all.
I did most of the work, but your assistance was appreciated.
I couldn't really hear that, but I do like the music. It's nice. Oh boy. Don't break the satellite. There we go. Oh, bumped into it a little bit. It's okay. That mostly stopped me. Hey. Okay, so now I'm going to hop out. Let's go take a look at the satellite really quick. Oh, look, they even have little docking stations. That's nice. Maybe I should try and dock. Can you imagine trying to dock without any... Ah! What? No! Why did you shoot me? You know what? What a perfect ending to this horrible event. Oh, man. So that was Escape from Mars as told by Epictetus of Epic Tech. And yeah, there's a lot of bugs in that. However, I don't know if you're aware of this, but by the time you see this, there will already have been a pretty major update to Space Engineers. I don't know how that's going to turn out quite yet, but I've gotten a chance to glimpse some of it, and the multiplayer has massively improved. So we're going to be starting up something soon. There is no season 4. And a lot of people are saying, when is season 4? There is no season 4, but there will be a new series on Space Engineers starting. It's not, I mean, now that Escape from Mars is done, I'm done with Escape from Mars, and I never have to play this stupid thing. I mean, this wonderful scenario again. Honestly, Duckroll, you did a fantastic job making Escape from Mars. I'm sorry that some of Space Engineers' code was not quite up to the task of your grand vision, but it's not your fault. You did a great job. Now it's on to the next thing. So check out my next series. It's going to be coming somewhat soon. I'm not exactly sure when. I've got a lot of planning to do, and I've got a lot of other series going on with other games, so check those out as well. And hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, come by the Discord server, and I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.